Hi Geminis, welcome to your wealth reading for September 2025. This is anything that deals with money, finances, of course, but it's anything that feels or gives you the feeling of fulfillment, satisfaction, abundance, prosperity. You can be wealthy in love, you can be wealthy in relationships, you can be lucky in other areas of life. So that's all that's going to be up for a conversation, but we'll see where the charms and cards will take you. I timestamp below if you want to skip ahead to the messages. Otherwise, we'll get on in here. Gemini. Let's see. Where are we focusing? What is your energy want to focus in on? What topics, conversation are we going to have? I thought I saw the grapes there in my hand shift a little bit, so somewhere down here, let's focus in the middle here. Okay, I'm feeling movement. I'll just pause, give it some time. Nope, not done yet. Okay, pushing a lot out of the way. Don't worry, I'll always go back around. And we'll clean up. Okay. Let's see. So these ones are no, they all probably fell down with this heavier charm. Just gonna clean up the obvious ones here. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna tune in and see what wants to stay and what wants to go. Okay. A bit of a collection there. Okay. Let's move these out of the way, Gemini, now that we know what charms they wanted. Now we'll get your cards and we'll get some grab-a-boy codes there. We'll see if your energy will benefit from any. Possibly not. Well, we don't know until we get into the reading. Just seeing how the cards want to move around, be placed. Okay. And now we'll get your mini cards here. Oop. I'll do another shuffle because that didn't really win very well. Okay. I'm going to try to get to the one I saw poking at me. The way they kind of make them shine. I don't know if the camera ever picks up on that. I'm sure it seems just random when I'm pulling. And now we'll get your codes here once I'm done fussing with your sheet. Okay, discarding a few. Those three are maybe also discarded. Okay. We got 1 and 2. Take that timestamp for all our Gemini friends. I'm going to start here with the comfort teddy bear that's sitting on career goals. So this can also be a gift. You may have just achieved a career goal or you're about to. So they're giving you a teddy bear to celebrate, sort of that gift. You know, if they could hug you, if your soul could hug you, if your angels, your loved ones could hug you, they would. Otherwise, we've got a nice little teddy bear here. We have fast cash, but it's not because the charm on top is negating that. It's actually anything but. So this is wealth, but after a period, after a standstill. This is my sunflower charm, so that's all about a duration, a period of just effort, a kind of quiet effort, no immediate return. right? So again, I'm saying not fast cash, but there is still sun, right, at the end here. So you're expecting, if you're someone who's hoping for, expecting quick wins, the energy here is saying, no, you need to put in some time, put in the effort to reap the rewards here. So achievement in career goals, maybe after a period of absence of any kind of success story or moving up. Maybe you stayed in one role for a while and then you moved up. So that could be the achievement you just made. Or this is your goal in terms of securing something. You thought it would bring fast cash, but it's going to give you longevity, stability, instead of fast. Like fast cash in terms of like quick succession in promotion and wealth rising. It's going to be a little slower than that, but I like the long-term stability that's being felt there. Let's see what the cards are that are associated. Okay. Apologize. Yeah, look at, so there's the fast cash, right? Here's you drawing, manifesting, putting out into the world. It should be easy for me to draw this in. But over here, you're building, you're still putting together your pentagram, your powers of manifestation. So doing the work, right? Putting in the work, pairing. Dream, but also do, right? 50-50. You got to put in some work on this side, in addition to putting your wishful thinking, putting your heart's desires out there. In terms of those of you that have already kind of, that is congratulating versus comfort, right? This is the comfort bear for those of you in the standstill. This is the congratulations for those of you that have unlocked this long-term stability. And look at you putting your foundation here in place, right? That's what they're building, putting it all together. You've dreamt it, you've achieved it. Now you can put everything kind of in its place. That's what I feel this achieved goal now affords you the ability to XYZ, whatever that is for you, whatever the fill in the blank is for you. I can now do this. Okay. So we have paired with that numbers you can repeat out loud in your head. You can draw them in the air. You can draw them on things. So we have a past passion coming back to you, returning to you, right? This dream, once you start doing this passion, this desire for this surplus of money, it is coming to you. 3856794. So what is owed? So that's the return lover. So what is owed? Karmic balance. So passion in, passion received. And then we have enhance your natural beauty. So 835-85179. So this really is allowing yourself to be vulnerable, right? The sunflower just stands in its beauty and just grows, right? Just stand in it. Sit in this energy for a bit, Gemini. In terms of effort, right? Put some focus in unlocking your next achievements or figuring out what the next achievement is that you want to unlock now that you secure your stability. Okay. I'm going to go up here because we have the foundation. So it's destiny paired with a special surprise for you and some golden hues. But look at your foundation almost built, right? Almost there. Look at the achievement. Look at you building, doing, dreaming, and doing. So you're putting everything in its place that was predestined for you. This turn of events, this causing you to maybe reassess, readjust, right, with the comfort bear in order to realize what you need to put in place or what you need to do. So you're going to finish your foundation here. So you've got a predestined for you to complete that. and you will get what I said over here, karmic rewards. So if you sit in this energy, your heart's going to double in size here. So let's see what this surprise and delight is. Oh, look at you sitting. Oh yeah, and celebrating. You're sitting with your bananas and your fruit. So you've got everything that you need. So you're nourished, you're relaxing, you're healthy, emotional health, physical health. Your inspiration is returning to you, right? The sun is starting to rise here as you're lounging back in your recovery. Maybe you're not fully out of recovery yet, because I do see that her legs here are still in the blue hues. So you may be in a recovery period that's going to have, the sun is rising, so it's going to have a nice outcome. We saw that. So you're doing everything correctly in order to bring in the surprise. And look at the celebration here. So this could be putting in all the work that you need to do to complete a home. Maybe you're completing a flipping of a house or the completion of renovations, and then you could sell your house. So you're celebrating. This could be recovery, returning back to work, right? Getting the surprise news that you're cleared to go back to work. Once this, you already got the foundation. There's one little thing left to do here. It's predestined for you to live this experience. You can handle it. And there's reward coming for you. Rewards for your efforts. Okay. So we have a yes, okay answer here to you. And there's some closure that was completed with the new start. There's closure that's happening. There's a choice also that's being made or has been made that completes a cycle. So an example of that would be a decision to, if I stick with the house analogy, this is a decision to move, pick up and move. So it's a completion of a cycle of a chapter one place and a beginning at a new place. So there's a yes, and it's pointing towards money here. So yes, this decision, this completion of a cycle, project, chapter, phase, once it's completed, yes, you will kind of restart the financials here, restart your wealth center, restart feeling satisfied, fulfilled. And it's going to happen quickly because it is pointing to the fast cash. So this is a quick turn of events once this cycle is ended. So again, yes, okay, we've got the lucky elephant. This is my kind of lucky charm. I always want to rub him for good luck. He's golden, confident, but he's a baby elephant. So this is a fresh new start. This is a restart. This is a beginning of a new, brighter phase or chapter in your life that's coming about. So yes, okay, the future is bright for you. And we have better option ahead. And we have the golden love on there. So a passion project, dream job, better work-life balance, whatever this decision is that you've made, whatever this ending of a cycle, right? Better options ahead. You're probably removing any blocks that you have. It's going to feel fresh. It's going to feel new. It's going to feel lighter. Look at the balancing of the scales. Oh, and look at your angels playing music for you. Okay, so difficult time. There's that staircase. We saw that. Right, we saw that here. Putting in the work. The sunflower as well, where this is pointing to, that closure. So as a second topic, pointing to the sunflower, something else that you've endured for a while, that you've been going through. You know, it is the devil card, so it could have been a tempting opportunity that you followed and it got you nowhere, right? You plateaued and you're like, what the heck? This could be maybe the healing journey that we see up there. So there is that ending in sight. Let's see the blue hues matching the feet, the coolness of the feet, of the toes. So you might be going at a slightly slower pace, right? You're getting close to the top of the mountain. So we tend to slow down, be more considerate, be more thoughtful as we get to the top, because we don't want to risk anything that's going to cause us to go a few steps back or not even make it to the top, right? But there's this beautiful balancing, stability. Again, we saw that here, stability, long-term stability, but your angels are playing music for you. They don't announce unless it's something big, right? The yes, okay, look at that shiny elephant, the love, the better option. They're actually announcing it for you. So I don't think, if you're someone who's worried about missing the signs, I don't think you will. This is, well, you have the scales and the judgment card. So you have justice and judgment, right? So karma, good karma out, good karma in, because you got karmic justice, karmic judgment, right? We're weighing your scales. We're weighing what you've done up to this point, the effort in. We're excited, delighted by how far you've come and how far you're about to go. You've achieved this, so we're going to be celebrating you here. So we have a nice, I don't know, I guess kind of return to emotional balance, right? Return to feeling your full self. We've got to return to possibly home work-life balance. But there definitely is a shiny new start here. Light at the end of the tunnel, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That is long-term. It's going to be sustaining. It's going to sustain you. Whether it's just the feeling, right? The happiness, the joy. It is going to be long-term. It is going to be something you will feel and enjoy for a time, for a duration, right? A new phase. Success in knowledge, right? The karma out, the karma in. I said we start to slow down as we apply all our lessons and become more thoughtful, considerate. So you can draw on some more success and clarity, continued success in your ability to kind of have this approach to the opportunities now, right? You're not going to just chase anything. We have 9607452888. Bring this in, or to just support you with it. Just more strength and knowledge, strengthen your knowing, in your confidence, right? Confidence of who you are, what you can do, the value that you bring, the output that you've already done, right? The efforts, you're equal visionary, equal doer. So, you put your plan to action. We see that up here. You're almost done with this scenario, right? After I'm done healing, once I'm done this final, either emotional, physical, whatever it is, and there's celebration, a surprise comes in. It's probably this announced surprise down here, this better opportunity, this good luck, fortunate phase that you're heading into here.